And we're going live.
All right, everybody. Hi. We're Appaloosa. We're excited to be here. It's, sorry we're late. We've got a song to take you off, to start us off with that. We'll go right into it, and then I'll open up with the introductions. Got Appaloosa here for you tonight, and we're starting with Eli's song. It's called Runnin' Kinda Late.
1, 2, 3. I was born kind of late in a West Coast town. Grew up kind of late in a big downtown. Educated kind of late with a small degree. Now I'm working kind of late for the company. I'm always running late.
He's running kind of late.
And never on time.
He's never on time.
I'm always running late.
He's running kind of late.
When love is on the line. My watch is kind of broke and I'm never on time. Bills are kind of late and credit's on the line. I'm eating kind of late and my stomach's kind of tight. And I'm running kind of late for my baby tonight. Oh, I'm always running late.
He's running kind of late.
And never on time.
He's never on time.
Oh, I'm always running late.
He's running kind of late.
When love is on the line. Where the sun comes up and the sun goes down. Just another day on the merry-go-round. It's about 2 hours past daylight. And I'm running kind of late for my baby tonight. Oh, I'm always running late.
He's running kind of late.
And never on time.
He's never on time.
I'm always running late.
He's running kind of late.
When love is on the line. Baby's kind of sweet and everything I wish. Even when I'm late, I get a little kiss. She's sitting there waiting for me in the moonlight. But I'm running kind of late for my baby tonight. Oh, I'm always running late.
He's running kind of late.
And never on time.
He's never on time.
I'm always running late.
He's running kind of late.
When love is on the line. My gas is kind of low and it's just another mile. Just to see my baby with a pretty little smile. Red light, green light, I'll be there by 9. And I'm running kind of late and my baby's on time. Oh, I'm always running late.
He's running kind of late.
And never on time.
He's never on time.
I'm always running late.
He's running kind of late.
When love is on the line. And I'm always on the run.
He's always on the run.
And never ever done.
He's never ever done.
Time is always tight.
Time is always tight.
And I'm running kind of late.
He's running kind of late.
And I'm running kind of late.
He's running kind of late.
And I'm running kind of late for my baby tonight.
There we go.
No kidding, that really was our planned opening song. And here we are. We're really running kind of late.
Yeah, but now we're on time. And that's how it is. So welcome to the show for Worthy Brewing and the Ben Roots Revival Relief Fund. We're thrilled. Thank you, Roger Worthington and Ian Egan, for having us. To the boys in the on the flight deck up there, Matthew Fletcher and Scott Baber have really done an incredible job. So when I first was going to do this, it was going to be a solo gig, and then I wanted to play with Eli, and then I wanted my band.
Thank you for including me.
Because we're family and we miss playing together. So this benefits people who are less fortunate, the musicians in our town who are less fortunate than we. We're donating all of our money tonight to the Roots and Worthy Relief Fund. And I hope that you can punch in your little numbers for the Venmo and PayPal. We're excited about that. We've got a full boat for you tonight. Hi, Kristen, I see that you're there. I have to look down on the, we have this confidence monitor, that's what it's called, and to see who's yipping and yapping with us. I'm going to do a song now called, this is all original tonight, except for we've got 2 songs by other songwriters. And we'll introduce those as we get there. I'm going to do a song called My Buddy Vince, and it's about Vince Gill. Every year he has a contest, and he invites people to download his music, do their spin on it, send it back, and he picks the winner to go out and play. So I pretend that I win this song. It's called My Buddy Vince. 2, 1, 2, 3. My buddy Vince Gill wants me. It says so on the page. I read that Vince Gill wants me to play with him on stage. I'll get a few fat C-notes and a recording contract. I'll sing his songs, make 'em mine, play it on his album track. I know I'm gonna win it, I feel it in my bones. I know I'm gonna win it, I'm taking it down home. Don't need to get too famous for a contract to be signed. Vince Gill's gonna pick me and that Grand Ole Opry's mine. Well, I went to the Grand Ole Opry way back in '93. Some manager said it, then sing a song for me. I'll find out his birthday, I'll sing him a final song. I'll sing Vince happy birthday, then it won't be long. Well, I know I'm gonna win it, I feel it in my bones. I know I'm gonna win it, I'm taking it down home. Don't need to get too famous for a contract to be signed. Vince Gill's gonna pick me and that Grand Ole Opry's mine. That's Dan Hotlicks. I think he's sitting out there as I play this hometown gig. Vincey's waiting for my set to end, it's the start of something big. Vince Gill's gonna pick me to sing and play guitar. He'll ask me where the heck I've been, soon I'm a country star. I know I'm gonna win it, I feel it in my bones. I know I'm gonna win it, I'm taking it down home. Don't need to get too famous for a contract to be signed. Vince Gill's gonna pick me and that Grand Ole Opry's mine. Gonna buy myself a new house in Nashville's old downtown. Gonna play that Bluebird Cafe, then I'll make my rounds. The Grand Ole Opry will book me, I get in the Hall of Fame. Vince Gill's sipping whiskey, he's singing my song again. I know I'm gonna win it, I feel it in my bones. I know I'm gonna win it, I'm taking it down home. Don't need to get too famous for a contract to be signed. Vince Gill's gonna pick me and that Grand Ole Opry's mine. Yeah, Vince Gill's gonna pick me and that Grand Ole Opry's mine. That was Dan Crossman, Hotlicks Dan over there. Sometimes we call him Danger Dan. So the band is here, and Matthew and Scott are also our band family. And I know that you can see some of them. We were working on several cameras. Those boys are wearing their masks. Eli and I are not because we're enclosed. We've had 2 rehearsals, all with more than adequate socially distancing. It's a really strange time. As you all know, we're happy that things are opening up, but be safe and be careful and wear your masks.
So this next song we're going to do is a song I wrote called Heartache for Sale. And it's sort of in the country fashion and is based a little bit on a James Taylor song called Bartender Blues. Come on over, pull up a stool. I'll tell you how I'm the biggest fool. I've got a big heartache tonight. Well, this old bar could be my home, but it's time to change, time to roam. I've got a big heartache tonight. My mind is unsure, I'm stuck way in the past. I've played all my songs, but my luck just didn't last. So I'm heading for the highway, once I tell my tale. Please buy my heartache for sale. She said, come in, I'll keep you warm, away from pain, away from harm, safe from some heartache that night. We held each other's warm embrace. She brought a smile to my face, safe from some heartache that night. My mind is unsure, I'm stuck way in the past. I've played all my cards, but my luck just didn't last. So I'm heading for the highway, once I tell my tale. Please buy my heartache for sale. Just when things were going smooth, I felt my feet shift and move. There's gonna be some heartache real soon. She didn't love me, rain or shine. Her love moved on away from mine. There's gonna be some heartache real soon. My mind is unsure, I'm stuck way in the past. I played all my cards, but my luck just didn't last. So I'm heading for the highway, once I tell my tale. Please buy my heartache for sale. I'm almost done, it's my last beer. Just one more drink and I'm out of here. I gotta leave this heartache behind. Why does love have to be so sad? Ask your friends, ask your dad. I've gotta leave this heartache behind. My mind is unsure, I'm stuck way in the past. I've played all my cards, but my luck just didn't last. So I'm heading for the highway, once I tell my tale. Please buy my heartache for sale. I'm stuck way in the past. I've played all my cards, but my luck just didn't last. So I'm heading for the highway, once I tell my tale. Please buy my heartache for sale. I said, please buy my heartache for sale. All right, everybody, that was Heartache for Sale.
Yeah, I mean, I got lots of stories to tell you, but we've got a bunch of songs. You know, we could stand up and play for 4 hours.
Because we were running kind of late.
Yeah, but now we're on time.
Okay.
So let's see. So if you share this feed, Worthy Brewing will enter you into a contest. You can win a $25 gift certificate. So look into the comments, and you can get information on that. It will also give you information on how to donate to this worthy cause. And I got to tell you about my boyfriend. He is 4, and he's the president of the Appaloosa fan club, and his name is Carson, and he just turned 4. We met him when he was 3, and he's standing by with his percussion instruments. We've got a couple of songs that are his favorites that we're going to play for him. So happy birthday, Carson. And we'll be doing the drive-through next year for you. No, probably we'll have a party for you next year. And thanks for coming to all of our shows. I'll get back to you when, I've got some percussion you're going to play with me too. And now we're going to do a song that I wrote called Cards. I wanted to call it House of Cards, but Eli said I couldn't because of that horrible TV show. Now we're living it. Oh, no, we're not getting political. Well, I might. Well, I won't. So anyway, it's called Cards. And a bunch of these songs are pretty brand new. We're going to put them on a CD, the 6th CD album recording, hopefully this fall. we haven't been able to play together much as a band, so this is like super fun for us. Plus, we got the boys up on the flight deck. Anyway, here we go with cards. Let's see here now. 2. What? Talk into your thing. Oh, gosh, see, thank goodness for our boys. I've done that before. So I was just, that's okay. I've seen Brandy Carlisle do that too. Yeah, and her guitarist had to say, you can't tune with your capo on.
Okay, here we go.
So we're in the key of A here, right? Okay, we're there. 2, 1, 2, 3. 1.
Comes tumbling down.
My love off it went. It felt bare and all apart. Yeah, it's an old, empty, wore-out heart. Not no more, not one more hint of thieves. Dealing and I see ace right up your sleeve.
Gonna shake the windows, tear down the walls, blow off the roof and rattle them halls. This battered old house, this tired old town, this house of cards comes tumbling down. This house of cards comes tumbling down.
Well, what a stumble got you on the way down. You go on, Joe, take trouble out of town. Joker says, damn, more than your face imparts. Love is gone now, left us with 2 broke hearts.
Gonna shake the windows, tear down the walls, blow off the roof and rattle them halls. This battered old house, this tired old town, this house of cards comes tumbling down. This house of cards comes tumbling down. Tumbling down. This house of cards comes tumbling down. Tumbling down. Tumbling down. We're gonna have time to do all our songs.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have time to do all of our songs. Well, I won't talk too much, but I might. Anyway,
that wasn't what I meant,
so we were rehearsing yesterday, and Eli and I, we have hay fever, and he said, oh, I can't hear it, I can't hear it. And I said, that's okay, don't sing. One time I watched Paul Simon, and he was harmonizing, or was going to harmonize with Willie Nelson, but he couldn't do it, so you just back off the mic. Anyway, we're sounding good today. We feel really good. We're thrilled to be here. We're honoring our friends. You know, the gig, what's it called? The gig thing? when you have the gig economy. When you have the gig economy, it's good until it's not, right? And so we're trying to help everybody out.
Yeah.
And that's thanks to Roger and Ian for having us, and Central Oregon Recording, as well as Flip Flop Sounds. Everybody's in it together. Well, we're all in the same storm, but we're not in the same boat. Anyway, here we go. We got another song from Eli.
This is a little bit of a gambling song called Lady Luck.
Yeah, we picked this up. Eli got this song from when we would be going to Portland. We would stop in the casino, not to gamble, at Warm Springs.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's time to put your mind at ease. Ask the girl for your ticket, please. Take a seat, make believe. Play another round on Texas Tea. Ticket in, ticket out. Oh, this will win, there's no doubt. Take another drag, blow it out. Have a second drink, you're losing count. Slot machine, let's refill. Lady Luck, she's a thrill. Queen of Hearts, does that dance. Game of life, game of chance. A different game, a different smoke. You like it here, ain't no joke. Queen of Hearts gives you hope. She smiles at you so you can cope. Pull a lever, now you know. It's not a game, not a show. Hard to change, hard to grow. Ain't no life when the wind don't blow. Slot machine, let's refill. Lady Luck, she's a thrill. Queen of Hearts, does that dance. Game of life, game of chance. You see her face spinning around. She looks at you like just a clown. There's no up when you're feeling down. You pack your bags and leave this town. A game of chance, says the queen. She can't be known and can't be seen. It's left or right or in between. Play another round, you like this scene. Slot machine, let's refill. Lady Luck, she's a thrill. Queen of Hearts, does that dance. Game of life, game of chance. Ticket in, ticket out. Hit the jackpot, shout it out. She loves you now, she loves you not. Maybe you'll kiss and tie the knot. One-arm bandit on your wrist. If you leave, will you be missed? Bells and diamonds, fruits and fish. Queen of Hearts might grant your wish. Slot machine, let's refill. Lady Luck, she's a thrill. Queen of Hearts, does that dance. Game of life, game of chance. There we go, Lady Luck.
All I can see, I can't really see very much.
That was
We're
fun,
all in
guys.
separate rooms, but I can see Dan, or through the camera that's on him, his bandana and his hat, and he looks like a bandito.
He's got a new cowboy hat. It really looks good. It's super. Yeah.
Oh, so this next tune is really new. It's called Electric 109. This goes out to my friends mostly in Tacoma, but anybody who feels that they have to dress up in a different outfit to hide themselves. This is about a girl who dresses up as a boy to go into the rodeo. She ends up beating everybody. Everybody falls in love with her. So this goes out to my Tacoma Tigers. We had a gig planned in March, and we didn't get to go up because COVID broke out. Hopefully the minute we can, we'll all be back up. But this goes out to you all, and I hope you're having a great time and having a big fat party. Or around this event. I wish Tammy were here because, we'd give you a microphone. Okay, this is called Electric 109. One, two, three. She binds herself and she binds a hand that holds a rope. She hears the band, she holds the hope for the winning time.
A man calls out, Electric 109.
Blondes in caps and cut-off shorts, denim skirts, all them fancy swords on the prowl, prowling in their pride.
Man calls out, Electric 109. Oh my heavens, oh cowboy, draw another one, have another go. And oh my heavens, oh cowboy, saddle up, come ride tomorrow.
Buckaroo devils come heaven or hell, backgate dudes from Kalispell, hope for the ride, praying for the time.
A man calls out, Electric 109.
Lipstick girls, they start to cheer. Men see nothing like that in years. Seen a working life, nothing quite so fine.
A man calls out, Electric 109. Oh my heavens, oh cowboy, draw another one, have another go. And oh my heavens, oh cowboy, saddle up, come ride tomorrow.
Different ways in different mirrors, get different answers, get away from here. She got her some money, got a secret like honey,
Got her some money, got a secret, like the sweetest honey.
sky blue eyes and long straight hair. She quits the ride, she's out of there. Takes her money, takes a little time.
Man calls out, Electric 109.
In the bars and the cars and the parties after, and the beer and the tears, and amid the laughter, they look for the boy for a real long time.
Man calls out, Electric 109. Oh my heavens, oh cowboy, draw another one, have another go. And oh my heavens, oh cowboy, saddle up, come ride tomorrow.
Thank you. That is, we just imagine all the applause. That's called Electric 109. And as songwriters, we, I think we really love the creativity and being able to express ourselves. We're writing songs all the time, and it's often hard for us to keep up with our own stuff. And I remember listening or watching a video, somebody yelled at Jackson Browning and said, "Can you remember Bells of St. Mark's or something?" And Jackson Brown goes, "God, I'm getting old enough, they wonder if I remember the lyrics to a song I wrote." Anyway, so that's Electric 109. That goes out to my Tacoma Tigers, and we're thrilled to be here. That's very hot. Oh, thank you so much. My hot tea. And anyway, I can't tell you how thrilled we are to have Central Oregon Recording doing this live broadcast for us. They're part of our family. They're the biggest part of the Appaloosa recording and producing efforts that we do. I will give a shout out to Dale Largent, who started with us. He's my piano teacher and drum teacher and our mentor. And he never once said, don't quit your day jobs. So I want to introduce Steve Jensen. Oh, well, you can't see him. Can you see him? He's over there. I can't see him.
He's here. He's socially distant in his own cubicle.
And he's got his mask on.
But we know he's happy.
He's happy. He's been with us
Jed's always happy.
Since 2013. And gosh, it's just really a blessing to have such a great steady bass player with us. Dan joined us 2 or 3 years ago, and he's very busy, so nobody else can have him. Well, I remember I said, don't go anywhere else. That's all I've said to him. And Matthew joined us as a drummer last year or 2 years ago, and so we're super excited that we've got this really strong 5-piece band. Eli and I play as a duo, or we go out singly or as a trio with one of those guys, but we just love this configuration, so we're thrilled. And again, I want to thank Ian Egan for having us and Roger Worthington for doing this, and Mark Ransom and all the people at Ben Roots Revival. This is really important that we help these people who are friends and people whom we don't know but who are really struggling now.
So this next song we're going to do is one of Carson's favorites, called Red Caboose. Here we go, Carson. Like a railroad train heading down the track, you tell me I should come on back. This locomotive's going way too fast. Change my mind and forget the past. Freight train, coming around the bend. Freight train, here and gone again. Freight train, I'm a fool for you. Freight train, it won't stop for you. Don't step in front of my railway train if you ever want to see me again. You'll hear the whistle if I call your name, but our love won't ever be the same. Freight train, coming around the bend. Freight train, here and gone again. Freight train, I'm a fool for you. Freight train, it won't stop for you. When you see my train, I'll be blowing steam, 'cause your words ring hollow and they're kinda mean. We can't keep climbing when the grade's too steep. If I come on back, I'll be in too deep. Freight train, coming around the bend. Freight train, here and gone again. Freight train, I'm a fool for you. Freight train, it won't stop for you. The last you'll see is my red caboose, and you'll see my steam and I'll turn you loose. My track runs on for miles and miles. One of these days I'll begin to smile. Freight train, coming around the bend. Freight train, here and gone again. Freight train, I'm a fool for you. Freight train, it won't stop for you. train, it won't stop for you. Freight train, it won't stop for you. There we go. Red Caboose.
Eli was going to call that one Freight Train, and I said, I don't think you can do that. Elizabeth Cotton has the...
I think she has that one nailed down.
Yeah, she has that one nailed down. So how do you all like Dan Crossman there on his Hot Licks guitar? Yeah, and Steve Jensen on bass. I can't see him, and it's very lonely for me because normally he's on my side of the stage. But we put up a YouTube video and a video on Facebook. The boys were practicing Hank the other day, so we're going to do that for you later on. Hope you're enjoying the show. I don't have my bifocals on, so I can't quite see, but I see that there are a bunch of people sending us hearts, and I love that. And I'm really thrilled to be here and thrilled to be able to help our people in town that are hurting a little bit, and hopefully we'll be able to look back on this sometime. We've had every gig, so have all the musicians, canceled March, April, May, and June. And so while we all have had day jobs and didn't support ourselves fully, some of our colleagues and musician friends in town have only done that. And so they're really hurting. A lot of stimulus checks and things haven't come in yet. So if you think about it, punch those Venmo buttons. This next tune, we're Venmo and PayPal. This next tune we're going to do is a song I wrote for a friend of mine. She was having a breakup. Once you get north of 60 and you have a breakup, it's hard. Well, actually, probably any time you have a breakup, it's hard. This is called The Sweet Hereafter. It's as close as I can get to a revenge song. The best revenge songwriters, I think, are Dylan and Tom Petty. But, you know, if you listen, there's a little tiny bit of it here, little bite. It's called The Sweet Hereafter. Oh, damn this heartache, it burns up all my tears. Got nothing left for me, it seems. I'm a whole lot empty and a whole lot harder and a lot more weak in the knees. Getting past this one, don't know how I'm letting go of holding on to your kind of love. Don't know how, just know I'll survive loving you. Loving you. It's easy to see the beginning, although it's harder to see what has to go. Your lies and your stories and excuses so slow. Can't love someone I don't know. Getting past this one, don't know how I'm letting go of holding on to your kind of love. Don't know how, just know I'll survive loving you. Loving you. All right, Dan, you're taking it. So here goes nothing from me, right back to you. I'm your sweet hereafter, I was all that's true. Where you fly me so free, cross a dangerous sea. You ain't even on the cool side of warm. Getting past this one, don't know how I'm letting go of holding on to your kind of love. Don't know how, just know I'll survive loving you. Loving you. Nightingales were singing and the meadowlarks were too. Seemed like it was only noise for you. But I'm here to see you. I'm here to relieve you from me. I'm all over you. So last night, was it last night we were practicing? Yeah, we were doing the sound check, and so we were playing that song for warm-up. Normally Eli does the solo on that, and Dan was noodling really great behind us, and so we said, okay, you could do the solo. So when I was just throwing him the solo on that song, Dan's going, no. But I thought it sounded great.
Yeah, and I almost forgot that he was going to do that.
Oh,
So we were,
I shouldn't have said anything, and then it would have been just, back to normal.
yeah. But this isn't a jam session, so
No, this isn't
we have
a
things
jam
pretty well
session.
ironed out.
Talk for a minute, I guess.
So we're going to do a bunch of different songs. All the songs so far, either Dottie or I have written. And we have a few more left, and then we're going to do some songs by some other artists. We're going to do a couple of songs by Hank Williams. We're going to do a song by John Prine. And the rest will all be our songs. So this next song we're going to do is a song I wrote called Mississippi Rising. And it's about the Mississippi that is regularly flooding. Of course, in the past, it always flooded. It's even flooding today. Maybe not today, but these days. And so it's been the recipient of a lot of treatment, songs, books, poems, and so forth. Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Mississippi rising, oh no, levees won't hold, oh no, get to higher ground, oh no, can't let those angry waters take you on down. When she's calm and soft to touch, one can't get too close enough. Hear her peaceful harmonies, sing to you sweet melodies. Mississippi rising, oh no, levees won't hold, oh no, get to higher ground, oh no, can't let the angry waters take you on down. Don't belie her gentle look, rivers don't flow by the book, and don't act too carelessly, or you'll be swept into the sea. Mississippi rising, oh no, levees won't hold, oh no, get to higher ground, oh no, can't let those angry waters take you on down. When the land is in your blood, and you know what it's like to flood, it may take you by surprise if the waters swiftly rise. Mississippi rising, oh no, the levees won't hold, oh no, get to higher ground, oh no, can't let those angry waters take you on down. Safe to come back to the old home, sweet home. Ain't no fool will see it through. I won't return till skies are blue. Mississippi rising, oh no, levees won't hold, oh no, get to higher ground, oh no, can't let those angry waters take you on down. You won't be the first to drown, the next flood could take your whole town, leave you with no choice at hand, I'll move on to a higher land. Mississippi rising, oh no, levees won't hold, oh no, get to higher ground, oh no, can't let those angry waters take you on down. Mississippi rising, oh no, levees won't hold, oh no, get to higher ground, oh no, can't let those angry waters take you on down.
When we first wrote that song, it was very slow. It was much slower. It sort of sounded like Al Jolson.
Well, we're running kind of late, so we're speeding up all. We're going to speed up all our songs by at least 10%, maybe 20%.
Okay,
and then we can fit in the same set list.
But actually,
which had probably a million too many songs anyway.
Oh yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, we can do our whole set.
Okay, Matt says we can do the whole set.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on, Matt.
See, it's not like broadcast.
You should be president.
We'll vote for you.
Okay.
All right. So Eli and I were we were on vacation, and we were down in Arizona, Utah, and I got an infection in my eye from the desert, from the dust and the dirt. And I had to go into this little town of Panguitch, and the guy said, well, I'll patch you up, but you better go home. So we went home. We were driving down into Burns, and we pulled into this gas station, and I didn't really think much about it, but I had this sort of bandana over my eye and my sunglasses, and I was slumped into my seat. And and it was warm, so my window was halfway rolled down. So the attendant came into my side, and he said, are you all right in there? And I thought, yeah. And he said, you let me know. We'll take care of him. If he hit you, you let me know.
So immediately I rolled up my window. But then I realized, he wasn't going to do anything bad.
He was chivalric. It was heroic.
Yeah.
And he said, if he hit you, let me, we can disappear him. And I said, oh, no, it's all good. So anyway, I got a song out of it. It's called Fuelin' Up. And none of these songs, I think, maybe one song, maybe two. A few of these songs we've recorded, but not this one. And it will be on the new CD, I think. It's called Fuelin' Up, and that's the name of the gas station there. But don't tell him I've got this song because, I don't know, he might think it's something. Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 3. Drove out of the desert onto the flats, heading towards town and stopped for gas. Windows roll down, mine for some air. Attendant leans in. Girl, you good in there? My name is Henry, I work right here. I own Fuelin' Up, and if that ain't clear, if any hits you, let me know. My buddies and me, we'll see that he goes. I say, Henry, I got the desert in my eye. Looks like a fight, but I won't tell a lie. Don't disappear him in a hole in the sand. I want him alive, 'cause he's my man. Boys will hide a body, it'll never be found. Like 100 years, maybe longer around. A great big hole in the desert floor. No one will find him. Won't be here no more. And bones get buried out near the Steens. No one can see him, if you know what I mean. Your secret's safe, you just tell us when we can disappear him. He's any old man. I say, Henry, I got the desert in my eye. Looks like a fight, but I won't tell a lie. Don't disappear him in a hole in the sand. I want him alive, 'cause he's my man. See, we had us a war, shipped out the same. Some came home, some lost their name. Got me some friends, Hell's Angels and all, looters and drifters, and con men to call. Drove out of the desert onto the flat, heading towards town and stopping for gas. No one goes looking, no one goes finding. You might hit the road with no one left minding. No one left minding. There we go. And we just love the Steens in Southeast Oregon, and it's pretty cool. All right, so we've got 2 solo songs here for you. Give the boys a chance to drink of water. First, yeah, right, Dan. Oh gosh, drink worthy. What am I thinking? And I was in the advertising business for almost all my life. Worthy beer, worthy cider was given to us and the boys tonight, so we're thrilled. Thank you so much, and for the pizza, and for sponsoring this. We're really, really grateful. I know the recipients of this are going to be really grateful to you and Ben Roots Revival. So this is a solo song that I did, and we were recording a demo. I think this is right. Yeah, we were recording a demo. And we were all wrapped up. And I said, oh, hey, Matt, this was out at the ranch. Hey, Matt, can I just have 3.5 more minutes? Will you just press record? So this song came out of it. And Eli, you're going to noodle on it, right? You're not? And so Matt recorded it, and he said, wow, that sounds really good. And then he found me a violin player named Leah. And we've got it as a single. But I haven't put it for sale yet because I can't figure out how to do that. It's called Ghost Town. And so now, without Eli or the boys, it'll sound very spare. But it takes place in Shaniko, which is a spare place. And a wife is leaving her husband because it isn't working out. And she and her unborn baby are moving to the other side of the mountains. Crazy wisdom, it sure seems, alchemy and magic, and a love so savage I believe. I could read your dreams, lying here in the rain. A love so savage I believe. That's no good way to lose you. Our dreams getting so cold. No way to keep on missing, waiting here for me to be told. Your crazy palms tell a story, empty, cracked, and old. Push too hard, nothing to say, smoke burns your band of gold. Crazy wisdom, it sure seems, alchemy and magic, and a love so savage I believe. I could read your dreams, lying here in the rain. A love so savage I believed. I woke up in this ghost town and I'm heading out tonight. You had me all loving you, but there ain't no peace in your dirty white light. You lost the rain just after hiding your heart too. Bad love you held too long, your God, he's hollow. Mine must ring true. Crazy wisdom, it sure seems, alchemy and magic, and a love so savage I believe. I could read your dream, lying here in the rain. A love so savage I believe. My soul, it's full of winter. Life of dreams has signs. This heart's gotta go somewhere. Steady wishes spinning in the sky. All of my blessings bound to join me in this world. They're all inside the water. I can read you in the rain. Crazy wisdom, it sure seems alchemy and magic, and a love so savage I believe I could read your dream, lying here in the rain. A love so savage I believe I can read you in the rain. I can read the rain. Thank you. It's kind of hard to sing all by yourself up here. Anyway, that's Ghost Town. I'll get it released with Leah Naftalin on it. It's just really beautiful. It was Matt's idea. I'll say that. Now we got another solo song from Eli, and as many of you may know, he had a little episode where he had to go to the hospital during the COVID situation. St. Charles was fabulous for us, and it was quite scary being greeted with hazmat suits, but we understood, and he felt so strongly when he came home about this situation that he really wrote and perfected this song.
Yeah, so when people started getting sick from the virus, I wrote this song called We'll Be All Right, and it was a song about hope. And then just by mere coincidence, I had an emergency visit, a serious emergency visit to the hospital, and was there overnight, and got to spend some time with the nurses and the doctors. We have an incredible health system, St. Charles Health System in Central Oregon. We're very fortunate to have such caring professional people. And so anyway, when I got home, I decided to actually record the song. It had a lot more meaning to me personally after my brief visit. So here it is. It's called We'll Be All Right. I'm sitting in my chair with a scotch and beer, waiting for the day when the coast is clear. I got some food in the fridge and it's got some mold, but my toilet paper is good as gold. And I got enough till I get old, and we'll be alright. We're gonna make it through, and I'll be alright, and so will you. I'm sitting in my chair with a scotch and beer. 6 feet away feels like a mile, but I feel your heart and I meet your smile. I can hear your voice, I can hear you sing, and when we talk our voices ring. Seeing you there means everything, and we'll be alright. We're gonna make it through, and I'll be alright, and so will you. Seeing you there means everything. I don't need to know your name, 'cause we're all different and the same. If you need saving, I'll be there. In time of need, it's time to share. A little bit of love goes everywhere, and we'll be alright. We're gonna make it through, and I'll be alright, and so will you. A little bit of love goes everywhere. I'm sitting in my chair with a scotch and beer, waiting for the day when the coast is clear. 6 feet away feels like a mile. I feel your heart and I meet your smile, and I don't need to know your name, 'cause we're all different and the same. A little bit of love goes everywhere. A little bit of love goes everywhere. A little bit of love goes everywhere.
Nice. A little bit of love goes everywhere.
Kind of choked me up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, that's a really great song. And as a matter of fact, I do want to say this performance tonight is dedicated to our friend Marvin, who passed away, not from COVID, but he was one of the gentlest, most beautiful souls on the planet. And so life, as you know, is really quick and fragile and can be fleeting. So take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and just know that every minute is really, really, really precious. So this next song is a John Prine song. And it's many people, when John Prine died, they covered some of his songs. Well, this one is one of our favorites. It's been on our playlist. And I said to the boys, I said, I'd really like to do it. So we're going to do it for you. And I also have another song, John Prine song, that I wrote. It's up on YouTube. It's very brand new. It's called Groundhog Day. But that's political and nobody knows about it yet. Except for my girlfriend, my niece Kristen, who's here. Hey, Vancouver. The Couve. Anyway, so this is called The Speed of the Sound of Loneliness. And we really like this song. Yep. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. So what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. I got a heart that burns with a fever. I got a worried and a jealous mind. How can a love that'll last forever get left so far behind? So what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Sorrow crossed the evil line today. How can you ask about tomorrow? We ain't got a word to say. So what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. All right, Dan. Thanks. Yeah. We threw that one in.
You guys aren't getting back into trouble back there, are you?
They probably are. We
'Cause
can't see.
We can see Dan, but we can't see Jed. What's going on back there? Nothing? Okay. You promise? Okay. Just checking.
Oh, this is a song that I wrote. This is called Little Town. We actually have recorded this. It's about, actually, we will have been how many years? 39. 38. We've been married a long time. And this is about going back to a town you used to live in and passing your ex on the street. So who knows where these ideas come
Dottie
from.
has lots of ideas and songs about exes and
But they don't
breakups.
live in Texas.
Actually, I write songs about no, not in Texas. I have lots of songs about hard love also and tough luck. So that's the way the songwriting works.
Yeah, it's just really strange.
We got some happy songs too, though, later on.
So anyway, here goes Little Town. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every dream that you passed me when I drove through your hometown pushed me out of your life. Our love, it's all broke down. Truck the clothes, streets the same, faces of the friends I knew. Sadness made the anger fierce, she made me start leaving you. Sometimes, oh, I wish you loved me like you loved me then. Wish you loved me like you loved me when you didn't even try. I see it now, I'm turning from your rodeos, damn crazy lies. I only hear the sound of this lonely little town, of you in this lonely little town. You're in my rearview mirror when I pass the old fairgrounds. Seeing you drive right on by made my heart just kind of pound. Not like days of summer where we only loved each other. Now I know that sadder beat sounded deep like thunder. Sometimes, oh, I wish you loved me like you loved me then. Wish you loved me like you loved me when you didn't even try. I see it now and I'm turning from your rodeos, damn crazy lies. I only hear the sound of this lonely little town, of you in this lonely little town. All right. Thought we'd set the world on fire, but our heart don't have no flame. The shadow step away from you, it knows what you became. Ain't no fool for you no more, got hate no more for you. You got crazy inside your eyes, come back and saw that's true. Sometimes, oh, I wish you loved me like you loved me then. Wish you loved me like you loved me when you didn't even try. I see it now and I'm turning from your rodeos, damn crazy lies. Only hear the sound of this lonely little town, of you in this lonely little town. Only hear the sound of this lonely little town, of you in this lonely little town. Pretty good. Yeah, operating not quite blind. Let's see. So, again, I want to say be generous tonight. And this helps the fellow musicians in our town, local musicians, who really work the gig economy. And there aren't any gigs right now. And a lot of stimulus checks haven't come through. And unemployment's taking forever. So it's just really tough out there. I want to thank Worthy and Ian for having us, and for Central Oregon Recording and Flip Flop for taking care of this beautiful sound. And Matthew and Scott really are part of our family. Let's see, that was an early song. When we first started, Eli said, I think we're going to play music when we retired from our day jobs. I thought that was a big joke, and he came home with a truck full of used gear.
I said, let's have night jobs.
Right. And so I wasn't going to miss that. And so that was one of my earlier songs that I wrote. We took a songwriting class through the Sisters Folk Festival and Sisters Park and Recreation Department, and Brent Allen was teaching that, and he said, okay, next week, write a song and bring it in. Well, we had no idea we could write songs. And
maybe we still can't.
yeah, we're just entertaining ourselves. Anyway, so we've got another couple of old songs there, but anyway, that's one we recorded a couple of times. We really like it.
So this next song is, well, maybe a little bit of a protest song, but it's actually a historical song about the town of Tumalo, which is very near where we live. And it's about the guy who platted and promised people irrigation, never delivered the water, and people got all ticked off and ran him out of town and hung him in effigy. It was kind of a nasty real estate type con man. That might sound familiar to you. So in any event, it's called The Hanging Noose, and features Dan on guitar. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill it full of water, and you won't be dry no more. Pay me now with your hard cash, you'll never be so poor. Somehow he got loose, ran off from the hanging noose, ran about as far as he could go. Somehow he got loose, ran off from the hanging noose. Now we ain't gonna bother us no more. Mighty fine that he would come to town, but they saw he had no tools for which dig that ditch on down. Said, hey man, you told us false, gave us the runaround. You're just another two-bit hack, no better than a clown. Somehow he got loose, ran off from the hanging noose, ran about as far as he could go. Somehow he got loose, ran off from the hanging noose. Now he ain't gonna bother us no more. Soon the town was done with him, and they went back to their lives. No con man can fool with us, we know the truth from lies. This story has a common ring from all around the land. Don't mess with us and do us wrong, or you'll be a hanging man. Somehow he got loose, ran off from the hanging noose, ran about as far as he could go. Somehow he got loose, ran off from the hanging noose. Now he ain't gonna bother us no more.
Okay, we had all the special effects there.
Yeah, you were stepping on the pedals.
I think all the pedals are going at the same time.
Plus, he was in a cutout part of his guitar there.
Yeah, but that's a perfect song to have all the pedals going. All right.
That's super good. All right, that's called Hang a Noose.
We're going to back it off just a little bit.
Yeah. This is a song that a friend of mine actually was telling me this story. It's called The River Song, and Elena was telling me this story of when she was young, and they had a family cabin down on the Deschutes towards the Columbia, and she was maybe 10, and the train was going by on the Warm Springs side. She was looking towards Warm Springs Reservation, and she saw a young child in the boxcar sitting there. He was like a hobo kid traveling. And so I thought about the Deschutes River and our Mother Earth and the freedom that water brings us. So that's what this is about. It's called The River Song. So you never know how these songs come about. Somebody just tells a little story, and that's what happens. Okay, here we go. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Screaming steel wheels rolling in from the Great Divide. Iron sparks echo round the Warm Springs riverside. Sun was hot, my shoes were shot. I've been traveling down these tracks a lot. Oh, the river, she will save me, and the river will set me free. Trains before I came into your life, before I saw you come and go, before I became your wife. But I saw you, still saw you for real, and I know how we disagree. Oh, the river, she will save me from your burnout apology. Someday, on the moonlight, on the last night, yeah, the moon will light my way. All right. She still haunts me, and she sometimes speaks in rhymes. Waters echo, story in stones, a wish for clouds and sky. To be set free, to be alive, to be washed clean and survive. Oh, she whispers, she is in me. I'm the river, I am free.
This next song.
Oh, Carson, this is your other favorite song.
This is our other big hit.
Oh, yeah, this is a big hit.
She Likes Trucks. We have recorded this a bunch of different times, but it's still fun to play. It still has a really nice, fun message. So we're going to play it. She Likes Trucks.
We got to record this. Matthew set us up again with Jeffrey Ingram, who plays drums with Chris Christopherson, and he's played with a lot of big boys all over Merle. And so we were really grateful for that swinging Johnny Cash vibe that he gave to us on that song, right?
Oh, yeah.
That, I think, is going to be released as a single, or if I don't get it organized, we'll put it all on the next album.
Okay. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Wind just rolled down the pedal and the metal and the blacktop's racing by. She got a little shudder, we burned a little rubber and we turned a fast quarter mile. She got a big smile as we head for home, but I just can't change her mind. I thought it was me, but she likes my truck and I'm nothing but second in line. She likes trucks.
She likes trucks.
A lot better than me. If I up my game, then she'll see. She likes trucks.
She likes trucks.
But not for long. In a little more time, she'll be singing my song. Well, she's my baby, we're kinda going steady, a little piece of paradise. A real head turner, a big dollar burner, better than a roll of the dice. We're heading down the road, gotta lighten our load. She says just a little more gas. So I say okay, we'll do her way. I guess we're gonna get there fast. She likes trucks.
She likes
A
trucks.
lot better than me. If I up my game, then she'll see. She likes trucks.
She likes trucks.
But not for long. In a little more time, she'll be singing my song. Well, my Chevy is her baby, and I don't mean maybe. She just can't wait for a spin. But if I give her the keys, she'll forget about me. Then I'll need to pack it on in. I figure I'm a gunner ready for the heap, and maybe I should just leave town. But I want her to be her honey, and it ain't about the money, and I'm tired of messing around. She likes trucks.
She likes
A
trucks.
lot better than me. If I up my game, then she'll see. She likes trucks.
She likes trucks.
But not for long. In a little more time, she'll be singing my song. Well, the radio's blasting, I'm talking up a storm, wondering if I'm getting through. I'm desperately hoping, sure, not a joking, that I'm gonna be married real soon. I said I've been thinking while I've been drinking, and here's what I gotta say. If you marry me, be my wife, my truck you're gonna get today. She likes trucks.
She likes
A
trucks.
lot better than me. If I up my game, then she'll see. She likes trucks,
She likes trucks.
but not for long. In a little more time, she'll be singing my song. In a little more time, she'll be singing my song. There you go, Carson.
There you go, Carson. I forgot to tell you it's a sing-along song.
Right.
Oh, she likes trucks. Then you guys got to sing that back to me. And Matthew plays on with us whenever we get to play a big enough gig, and he's got that swinging Johnny Cash thing going on too. He's
really
got the
works.
great giddy up thing going. Let's see, here we are. Oh, Rodeo Queen. All right, so another friend of mine was telling me a story how she was a rodeo queen in Sun Valley, Idaho, back in the day. And she had a Palomino named Chief. And as the rodeo queen, she was like in these parades, and he was perfectly well trained. And there's quite a lot of pressure being a rodeo queen. So this is also one of my earlier songs that, somebody tells me a story, and sometimes it turns into a song. So this is a good one. It's about a Palomino horse and a girl. And when you're 16, the world is your oyster. And sometimes life is difficult. And so things happen to her, but she's back up on top, and we're happy about that. Sweet beauty, American rodeo queen, all fancied up for Friday night and smiling to make us scream. Sweet beauty, well, that buckaroo sure loved you. In dirty, dusty Wrangler jeans, he made you feel brand new. Hallelujah, hot damn, lift us higher. Here's our gal and Palomino, setting the world on fire. Hallelujah, hot damn, lift us higher. Here's our gal and Palomino, setting the world on fire. A long, slow burn, and life don't work out right. $10 and a prayer by the golden boy, she escaped into the night. Love faded, really it ended in divorce. Rags to riches and back to wishes, once wild on her golden horse. Hallelujah, hot damn, lift us higher. Here's our gal and a Palomino, setting the world on fire. Hallelujah, hot damn, lift us higher. Here's our gal and a Palomino, setting the world on fire. Sweet beauty, what made your heart beat fast? Was a Palomino with golden hair, you buckaroo, he didn't last. Black and white, all framed in faded dreams, is all we have of the golden horse and of our beauty queen. Hallelujah, hot damn, lift us higher. Here's our gal and a Palomino, setting the world on fire. Hallelujah, hot damn, lift us higher. Here's our gal and a Palomino, setting the world on fire. Just setting the world on fire. She's setting the world on fire. That's a good giddy-up song, huh?
Yeah, this is rodeo country too.
Oh,
And unfortunately, the county fair and the Sisters Rodeo have been canceled. We are horse people. That's how we got our name, Appaloosa, after my first real riding horse. He was quite a spirited personality. His name was Dakota, but it felt like we should name the band after him. So he's featured on all the CD jackets and all the photography and everything else that we have. Anyway, he was a great horse. He
oh, he was larger
passed
than
away a
life.
couple of years ago. So he was really a super horse. So anyhow, this song we're going to do next is called She Ain't No Pavlov's Dog.
Eli has a lot of parentheses in his titles. She ain't no.
Well, you can write a
Pavlov's.
longer song and then you put half of it in parentheses so you get a longer title.
It's about me.
More or less.
So here's what happens. So he was calling me, and I didn't hear him, and he called my phone, and it wasn't on. I didn't have that on, and he rang the dinner bell, and that wasn't there. And so when I finally got back into the house from the morning chores, he said, "Where have you been?" And I thought, "Well, who do you think?" He said, "I called for you," and I said, "Well, who do you think I am, Pavlov's dog?" And he said, "Well, I made you a latte," and then I felt horrible, but he got a song out of it.
Yeah, and you got a song out of it too, and it's a fun song.
What's my song?
This song.
Oh,
She Ain't No
because it's about me.
Pavlov's Dog.
Okay, here we go. This really features our bass player, Steve Jensen.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2. A 1, 2, 3, 4. It's women on whom we men depend. That's why they're our true best friends. But that don't mean a thing if she's your wife. Because we know they're more than that. She's my baby and my whole life. Well, not much more for me to say. You can't have your way every day. I think it's safe for me to say she ain't no Pavlov's dog. I didn't check her resume. That don't mean she failed the grade. She had that look that says, let's go and dance. It's about as simple as that, my friend. If there's the look, it's true romance. Well, not much more for me to say. Can't have your way every day. I think it's safe for me to say she ain't
loves dog. When you're hitched, it's mighty fun. Or just like a bottle of good red wine. Until you think that you're the man. Well, don't let that fool you more than once. She wears the pants and is in command. Well, not much more for me to say. You can't have your way every day. I think it's safe for me to say she ain't no Pavlov's dog. A Pavlov's dog. Pavlov's dog.
That's such a goofy
Isn't that
song.
it's a goofy, cute song, though. It's sort of the twisted love song category,
Oh, actually, and Eli,
which we have quite a few of.
you have a lot of.
A lot of those. Yes.
I don't even have a twisted love song.
You need some.
Okay, you got them all. Okay, here is a love song, though. This is called Heartburn. And I was trying to write a song. Well, I mean, it always comes out, however it comes out. But Hank Williams is one of our really great big idols. And I just loved his sarcasm. We've got a couple of songs that are emblematic of that. And so I wrote this song called Heartburn. Oh, I think it's just in C. And so I tried to make it ironic and sarcastic, and that's there. It's just a little hidden. But it's called Heartburn. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Little weather, it's coming in, looking like it's gonna rain. And when it feels like snow, I know where to go. Heard that I'm all over you, hanging off a new man's arm. Heard that I'm all over you, and how I escaped your charm. No, not yet, but I'm coming round. Not yet, it's true. Not yet, but soon I'll be over you. Winter nights, that's my worst time. Air, it's burning with cold. And it's a place defined by what's not there, what's left behind. Heard that I'm all over you. Drinking at bars, that's such great news. Heard that I'm all over you. Chasing away from all your blues. No, not yet, but I'm coming round. Not yet, it's true. Not yet, but soon I'll be over you. So now I'm playing solitaire past the edge of this year. Shucks up, that first kiss, it's love and trouble I don't miss. Heard that I'm all over you. Some new man, he has my heart.
true. Not yet, but soon I'll be over you.
Heartburn. And so, you know, we live here, and you can see the weather often coming in from the west and right over those mountains. And so a little weather's coming in. That's what I say to you now a lot. Little weather's coming in. Better hunker down.
So this next song is a song I wrote called County Line. And it's a story that actually goes way back to the Carter family and how, you know, they're really the inventors of country music. And this story was about essentially how the Carters never really traveled very much. And that's sort of how they were discovered, so to speak. And this is a kind of an extension of that and about a love story of a young woman who doesn't travel much from the old days. Some people today still don't travel very much. They don't really get out and around, and so maybe your options are limited, but maybe they aren't. Depends how you look at it. So this is called County Line.
This is one of Eli's newer songs, and we do have that Appaloosa on the back porch in the holler feel sometimes. That's what this song has.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. East of San Antonio, drinking whiskey at the bar in a place she didn't know. He said, hello, what's your name? You're looking mighty fine. She said, call me Rosalie, I live across the county line. Is there some good reason why you came to this place here? This old bar is dusty and it smells of weak old beer. She said it makes me think about a calm and peaceful time when I met my first love across this county line. On each side of that county line were families oh so old who never left their homesteads for a better life, I'm told. Love affairs would blossom and the sun would come and shine, but they couldn't stay together 'cause that damn old county line. She said there ain't no decent men in my whereabouts. I'm looking for a new one, he'll be my king of hearts. Or can there be a good man who always will be mine, to come and be my sweetheart and cross this county line? On each side of that county line were families oh so old who never left their homesteads for a better life, I'm told. Love affairs would blossom and the sun would come and shine, but they couldn't stay together 'cause that damn old county line. Will come and walk into this bar. I'll ask him if he'll take me to a land away and far. Then the rest of my whole life won't wither on the vine. I'll rid myself of the curse from this county line. On each side of that county line were families oh so old who never left their homesteads for a better life, would blossom and the sun would come and shine, but they couldn't stay together 'cause that damn old county line. He said, dear Rosalie, I was the man you're looking for, but I had my share of women and
experience. Stop your wasting time. You will find your king of hearts across this county line. On each side of that county line were families oh so old, who never left their homesteads for a better life, I'm told. Love affairs would blossom and the sun would come and shine, but they couldn't stay together 'cause that damn old county line.
That's great. You know, Dan came up with the arrangement of that
Solo.
lick.
Yeah, the solo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's super cool. And I want to give a shout out to Katie and Victoria and Mimi for teaching me the harmony line on that one. I wouldn't have come up with that at all.
It's good.
They sang with us. Katie and Victoria sang on album. Oh, heavens.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Well, we're going to fix that because the show must go on. And we're going to just set it up against the thing. Here, I'll show you.
Hey, it didn't break. All right.
So I was going to talk to you about Katie and Victoria and Mimi Graves. I did a tea party once a month, and here comes our technical crew.
The tech crew has
The
come.
tech crew has come,
All right, he has his mask on.
and so Mimi and Victoria and Katie and some other people, Sue and Anita and hi, I'm glad you're here. They would come and we would play a song circle, and songs that we would love to sing along, and it was really fun. And so I said to Katie and Victoria said, my bucket list is to sing. I said, well, I can take care of that. I got a microphone. And then it turned out that we just decided that, well, once a month we would play music together. So we missed them, and the minute we can all get together, maybe we'll have to do it. It was Sue's idea to do it by Zoom. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Now, what you do have to do is press the buttons and go to PayPal and donate to this worthy cause. And thank Roger and Ian again and Mark Ransom. This is Matthew, and I'm telling you, we didn't have enough room for the drums here, and I did everything I could. Could you play shaker? Could you play tambourine? Could you?
Yeah, we even had a drum solo on the Hanging Noose, all set for him.
Yeah, because
So
he's
we'll have
got
to
a
do,
drum solo.
We'll have to do a make it on that. All right, here we go.
Here we go. So anyway, that was a little brief interlude. All right, Worthy, your sign is back up. Thank you again for sponsoring this. Thank you guys for donating. The band, we're giving all the proceeds. We're not taking any money from this. And we hope that, this virus goes away soon. And be safe and careful out there now that we're open. Now, I got a story about a badass woman. This was told to me by my friend Steve Lindy, and he was telling us about his babysitter. Well, they were from a pretty straight-laced family. They went down in San Francisco during the late 60s, and Mavis was their babysitter, and she was a free spirit. So she ditched the family and went AWOL. That's what this song is about. Ready? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mavis ditched our family for the freedom of the road. Our babysitter wore paisley. She took off and left us cold. Straight for the hate, Mavis ran away to the land of LSD. We had to look for her somehow, no matter where that road would lead. She's a badass with a good heart, the type of girl you want to marry. Ain't no danger in Mavis. She's a girl from our hometown. Ain't no danger in Mavis. Pretty soon she'll settle on down. Beatnik smokes an American still believes in her own self, wants to be that flower child. She's a badass with a good heart, the type of girl you want to marry. Ain't no danger in Mavis, she's a girl from our hometown. Ain't no danger in Mavis, pretty soon she'll settle on down. Late old Mavis, it seems she missed that freedom deep down in her. We're sure to find our sitter with a bottle of cheap liquor. We went looking for Mavis, she wasn't in any old place. Not at the beach, not at the sea, not in the city where we thought she'd be. She's a badass with a good heart, the type of girl you want to marry. Ain't no danger in Mavis, she's a girl from our hometown. Ain't no danger in Mavis, pretty soon she'll settle on down. You were stepping on the gas.
I think you started that one fast, but you did get all the words out.
It's just like Alvin
did.
and the Chipmunks when we have to go that fast.
I know, but you made it work.
Okay.
Yeah, it was-
But, ooh, it was fast. That was like
Yeah, I
that
don't
was
think-
like 78.
I don't think you cut one syllable.
Oh boy, good for me.
All right, we're going to do a song by Hank Williams, and this is one of my favorites, and it's probably a story about more than we know about his life. It's called Lost Highway, and it is performed quite a bit. Some of the songs we like to find and play by other artists we try to find some unusual ones that maybe people don't get to hear very often. In fact, we thought of doing a full set of forgotten songs, forgotten folk songs, or forgotten country songs that still are really good, but people only have so much time to play and listen to songs, so some kind of just get put away for a while, and then they find their right time. So this song is called Lost Highway. Well, I'm a rolling stone, all alone and lost. For a life of sin, I've paid the cost. When I pass by, all the people say, just another guy on the lost highway. Just a deck of cards and a jug of wine, and a woman's lies make a life like mine. On the day we met, I went astray. I started rolling down the lost highway. Just a lad, nearly 22, neither good nor bad, just a kid like you. And now I'm lost, too late to pray, Lord, to pay the cost of the lost highway. Now boys, don't start to rambling around this road of sin. Ah, you sorrow bound, take my advice. Oh, you cursed the day you started rolling down the lost highway.
because we rehearsed it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I think my voice wanted to start off in D.
I saw you.
Because that's what I used
Yeah.
to sing the song in.
Oh.
And then I switched it to C. And so my brain didn't quite make the transition on the beginning of that song.
Yeah, we all kept
But I
with you, though.
recovered.
Yeah. You recovered.
recovered.
It was really good. And I want to just say an ode to our bass player. I wish I had that poem memorized. But that's another one that features Steve Jensen. And go to our YouTube. Appaloosa's got that video up with him playing that. And also, here's a little story. So Tom Petty tells this story that he found this bass player named Howie. And he stole Howie. And he wasn't supposed to steal Howie. And his best friend from another band said, please don't steal Howie. Please don't steal Howie. Don't take Howie. And what did Tom Petty do? And he grins like a Cheshire cat and he goes, I stole Howie. So don't steal Jed. Don't steal Steve Jensen from us. Yeah, it's not going to work. All right, here's a song that I wrote called Mama O. And this is about the trail of slaves from New Orleans into the United States. And 4 million people went through the trail of slaves. And this is Piper's favorite song, I understand. So you sing along, Pipes. I read about this in the Smithsonian Magazine one day, and it just really took me. So there we go. That's the Reader's Digest condensed version. And here we go with Mama O. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was sold to Joseph Brennan. He took me down to New Orleans. My name then was Hannah Person. It is now
It is now
Hannah Jean.
Hannah Jean.
It is now
It is now
Hannah Jean.
Hannah Jean.
Mama, oh, you read that good book. Got your marker and it sings the blues. Mama, oh, you wanna go and dance. I'm saying this leaves dead girls' shoes. Mama, oh, you're a shooting star. Drift gone so fast like the poor folks do. Mama, oh, you wanna hold our hand. Not a rabbit's foot, nothing left to lose. I was sold to someone other, Brother Sam and Annabelle Joe, who were left without our mother. If they're alive,
If they're alive,
I'd like to know.
I'd like to know.
If they're alive,
If they're alive,
I'd like to know.
I'd like to know.
Mama, oh, you read that good book. Got your marker and it sings the blues. Mama, oh, you wanna go and dance. I'm saying this leaves dead girls' shoes. Mama, oh, you're a shooting star. Drift gone so fast like the poor folks do. Mama, oh, you wanna hold our hand. Not a rabbit's foot, nothing left to lose. a shooting star drift gone so fast like the poor folks do. Mama, oh, you want to hold our hand on a rabbit's foot, nothing left to lose. Mama, oh, nothing left to lose. Nothing left to lose. Nothing left to lose. I also wanted to say, I forgot when I was introducing that so many people couldn't write, and everybody's names were changed, and people were, families were torn asunder and moved all across the country. And so when the war was over and the Reconstruction happened, people were looking for their families, and I'll bet it was horrible. Okay.
So we're going to change it up. We're going to do another Hank Williams song. This is a little, of course, this is probably the foundation of all Twisted Love songs. Actually, it's called Long Gone Daddy. And it's really fine. It's a fine song.
Okay, here we go.
All you want to do is sit around and pout. Now I got enough and so I'm getting out. I'm leaving now.
He's leaving now.
I'm leaving now. Well, I'm a long gone daddy. I don't need you anyhow. I've been in the doghouse so doggone long. But when I get a kiss, I think that something's wrong. I'm leaving now.
He's leaving now.
I'm leaving now. Well, I'm a long gone daddy. I don't need you anyhow. I remember back when you were nice and sweet. Things change now, you rather fight than eat. I'm leaving now.
He's leaving now.
I'm leaving now. Well, I'm a long gone daddy. I don't need you anyhow. Well, you start your jaws a wagging and it never stop. You never shut your mouth until I blow my top. Leaving now.
He's leaving now.
I'm leaving now. Well, I'm a long gone daddy. I don't need you anyhow. I remember back when you were nice and sweet. Things are changing now. You'd rather fight than eat. I'm leaving now.
He's leaving now.
I'm leaving now. Well, I'm a long gone daddy. I don't need you anyhow. I'm gonna do some riding on the midnight train. I've taken everything except my ball and chain. I'm leaving now.
He's leaving now.
I'm leaving now. Well, I'm a long gone daddy. I don't need you anyhow.
That intro riff is so simple,
Yeah.
but but somehow I always seem to
Oh,
have a
well.
hard time getting my fingers on that one. All right.
Well, that's all right, because the turnaround, that's really a fast turnaround, too. Jed's taught me that like so many years, and I still sometimes. But here's a story, and we only have two more songs for you tonight. Unless, no, I think that's it. So Steve Jensen is really a most amazing man, and he tells these most amazing stories. So we were traveling one time, and he was telling about his previous life where he was a long-haul truck driver, and he hadn't met Mrs. Sue Jensen, and he was in between women, and just if you ever get a chance, just sit down and jawbone with him, because his language is poetic and fabulous. So he was telling this story about being a long-haul truck driver and taking his 48-foot semi truck into Manhattan during the daytime to pick up a load. And I thought, holy cow, I ought to write a song about that. So this is called, I have parentheses, In Between Women and Long Hauls for Money. Worthy, thank you again for having us. Central Oregon Recording and Flip Flop, Ben Roots Revival. Thank you so much for having Appaloosa. Please donate and give generously. It's a little late to share this feed, but you could have gotten yourself entered to win a $25 gift certificate, but go on ahead and share it anyway, because people can go back and watch and also donate still. It's not too late. Anyway, here we go. We're going to go down the road with Long Hauls for Money. And I tried to use some of Steve Jensen's language because it's really quite remarkable. And I asked him one time, I said, your language is so unique and beautiful and poetic and wonderful. He said, you should have heard my father. So, dang. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Splash of light from a city out east, sky full of stars all filled with peace. Radio for dispatch, radio for country. I'm in between women and long hauls for money.
In between women and long hauls for money.
In a Manhattan for to pick up a load, cab over engine with a horn to blow. In Times Square, women arm in arm. Well, they step off the curb like a semi won't harm.
Step off the curb like a semi won't harm.
Made me tense, now I ain't lying. I got patience and I ain't crying. Laid on the air horn because I could. Save those ladies who were close to my hood.
Save those ladies who were close to my hood.
In between women and long hauls for money, I'm missing a gal I used to call honey. Loved her, but it wasn't enough, and while it don't make sense, but today I smile.
Don't make sense, but today I smile.
Couldn't make it when times got tough. All I did, well, it wasn't enough. I was calm and she was brave, but in the end, nothing left to say.
In the end, nothing left to say.
Lonely on the long haul, I'll admit, so I hit a motel for the hell of it. Air cooler shakes in a rotten window, but there's ice and candy and a pool below.
Ice and candy and a pool below.
The road is more than the places I know, and above all, well, you reap what you sow. Meet some people, take the time to say, how y'all doing? You have a good day.
How y'all doing? You have a good day.
All right, Dan, take us down the road. Bye-bye.
Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice, everybody.
Those are the taillights. All right, one more for you. Again, thank you. We're Appaloosa. Dan Crossman, Steve Jensen, Eli and Dottie Ashley, Matthew Fletcher, and Scott Baber. We are the Appaloosa family, and we're so grateful for this opportunity to be together tonight, which was kind of a push, but everybody accommodated us and helped us do it. So Roger and Ian and Worthy Brewing, thank you so much for having us and for doing this benefit. It's just really important. Ben Roots Revival. I'm so proud, Mark Ransom, of what you and your people are doing, and you know we support you, so it's just whatever we can do to help, just let us know.
Yeah, for anybody who's listening, get out and get involved in the community. Everybody needs your support right now. It's a good time for everybody to come together and help one another. So we're going to end on a song I wrote called Voodoo Lounge, and it has its origination in Brookings, Oregon. And there was a little place down along the water called the Voodoo Lounge, and I thought, what is a place like that doing down there? Right next to a great fish and chips place, I might add. But in any event, it was a cool little place, and I thought, I'm going to write a song, but it's not really about the restaurant. It's somehow songs just end up evolving. So this is called Voodoo Lounge.
And our niece, Kristen Bell, she did the most amazing animation to this. It's up on our Appaloosa YouTube channel. So I want to give a shout out to her because she is the most creative kid, absolutely brilliant. And these two up in the crow's nest are too. Okay.
So thank you, everybody, for watching and listening. We hope to see you soon. Well, I saw the signs before I knew when I was thinking of a witch's brew. You have no power over what you do. One has to listen to the spirits. So I've shuffled down the street one night and looked to my left, turned to my right. The place I saw was out of sight. My future was laid out before me. So take me in with all your spell. It could be part heaven or hell. My life could be any worse than this. The Voodoo Lounge holds a promise. So into the smoke-filled room I went, with every dollar I owned to spend. Set my gaze upon her there, her snake-like eyes and long black hair. As I sat down, the room went stone, and out came the rattles and the herbs and bones. The charm's too much for me to dodge. I opened myself to her wisdom. So take me in with all your spell. It could be part heaven or hell. My life could be any worse than this. The Voodoo Lounge holds a promise. Set me free, nails and roots and incense too. I think I believe in the voodoo. So let's pretend the hour's late. We want someone to hold our fate. Choices won't be hard to make. The voodoo queen has the answers. So take me in with all your spell. It could be part heaven or hell. My life could be any worse than this. The Voodoo Lounge holds a promise. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much.
We're signing off.
Don't you hate for it to be over?
Bye, everybody.
Anyway, good luck. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there since we're just opening up. And be kind and generous. And thank you again for having us. We're the Appaloosa Band. And Matt and Scott, thank you so much. we couldn't have done it without you for sure. And Roger and Ian, thank you so much for booking this band. We're delighted. We'll come do anything for a great cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As the French would say, bonsoir.
Yeah, see you down the trail.
Oh,
Bye.
happy trails.